You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about sports in the state of Michigan? You've got the truth, all right. Can you handle the truth? Find out right now on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, the show that detects and provides truth, research, and statistics about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and listen to it in audio form wherever you get your podcasts. Follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_truth and on Reddit at u/Michigan_truth, and like its Facebook page and know the truth.
I'm Taylor Phillips. Welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm the creator and your host and Michigan Sports Truth Detective, Taylor Phillips, as I just said. In this and every episode, you'll hear nothing but the entire truth. No tomfoolery, no coddling, no entertainment, no bull, no junk, no nothing. The truth consists of research, statistics, and fair and accurate criticism about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. The question is, can you handle the truth? Our disclaimer reads, if you can't handle any news, stats, research, or criticism regarding any of our teams, then stay completely away from the show and its comment section at all times. If you're too arrogant to learn anything and especially decide to be a homer, like complaining about officiating, a party favorite clown, and a tool, you're absolutely irrelevant to this podcast. So we got, I'm going to preview Michigan at Michigan State. Also, we got some Red Wings to talk about, a little bit of Pistons as well. They opened their season in Chicago with a 115-111 loss to the Chicago Bulls, and some positive news on the Lions side of things. I haven't come up with a segment name for the Lions yet, but I'm still thinking about it. But for now, oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get to this right now. The Michigan Wolverines, they jumped back up into the AP poll, top 25 at number 25, and they go to East Lansing for the in-state rivalry game against the Michigan State Spartans. The Wolverines are 14.5-point favorites, but have scored 27.25 points per game in their last 4 games. But their defensive unit has only allowed 10 points per game in their last 3 games, just 10 points allowed per game. They're coming off a 24-7 win over the Wisconsin Badgers in Ann Arbor last week. For the Spartans, they're on a 4-game losing streak. After starting 3-0, they're 3-4. Wolverines are 5-2. The Spartans have allowed 37.6 points per game in their last 7 games. I want to share the screen for you to show you guys some info here. Oh boy. Yes, of course, the matchup predictor is just way unanimous, 87.8% in favor of Michigan. The 14.5 spread, 13.5 point favorites open. Total over under is 47.5. The money line is minus 650 for Michigan and plus 425 for the Michigan State Spartans. Just trying to gather everything here. Since their since Michigan's lost to USC, the Wolverines have allowed just 10 over 24-7 win over Washington. My mistake. 24-10 over Wisconsin. Oh man, so yeah, in their last two games, their last two home games, they've allowed just like 8.5 points per game. Both against Big Ten teams, but this 31-13 loss at USC is just not acceptable. They bounced back with a 24-7 win over Washington. Sorry, I got that script all that part of the script all wrong. My apologies for the misinformation. But I'm human. We make mistakes. But anyway, the Wolverines are 5-2. But on the road, though, they're 1-2 on the road, and 1-1 against the Big Ten on the road. But Michigan State has been horrible in their last four games, losing 45-31 at USC, 38-27 at Nebraska, 38-13 at home against UCLA, and 38-13 again at number 3 Indiana. Yeah, the Hoosiers are we're at number 3. They're up to number 2 now. They host 3-4 UCLA. The Hoosiers should have no problem crushing those Bruins, but I digress. I still think Michigan will beat Michigan State. Michigan just has to figure out their offensive flaws or whatever they are. In their last 3 games, the Wolverines have averaged 20 1/3 points per game. The Wolverines offensive unit has averaged just 20 1/3 points per game in their last 3 games. But this is a golden opportunity for the Wolverines to work on correcting their mistakes. Justice Haynes might return for the game in East Lansing on Saturday night. 7:30 on NBC and Peacock is the kickoff and telecast, of course. Bryce Underwood versus Aiden Childs, the quarterback matchup. Passing yards look very close to even. Underwood 1,440 passing yards to Childs' 1,262. Justice Haynes simply outmatches Justice Haynes for Michigan simply outmatches Mekhi Frazier for MSU 705 to 384 in rushing yards. And then you got Donovan McCulley and Omari Kelly. McCulley for Michigan, 369 receiving yards. Omari Kelly, 406 receiving yards. So look for both of them to shine. in the receiving core. Derek Moore, 4.5 sacks. Malik Spencer, just 2 sacks for MSU. Derek Moore for Michigan. But I think Michigan will win by, like, let's make it fair, 21 points. Let's say 31-10. Yeah, let's go with that. So, with that being said, Michigan at Michigan State Saturday at 7:30 on NBC/Peacock. Now, as the winged wheel turns, the Red Wings lose 4-2 to the Buffalo Sabres at KeyBank Arena, and to the New York Islanders 7-2 at UBS Arena. Man, what in Lucifer just happened here after winning 5 straight? Just, man, oh man. Just going back to undisciplined hockey. And, of course, Patrick Kane is injured. That's not but that can't be used too much as an excuse. And Todd McClellan, I know he's a good a good fiery coach, but he's not shuffling their line. He's not shuffling his lines, his offensive lines, his forward lines. Larkin's still with Emmett Finney. Lucas Raymond and Alex DeBrincat got switched around in between the Buffalo and New York Islanders game. I just feel like McClellan didn't change or shuffle much of the Red Wings forward lines in between those 2 games, and never adjusted much. Plus, their defensive pairing keeps on being lazy. Axel Sandin Pellikka has got to play better defense. So is the rest of the team. Sherratt got hurt, but returned to the game. He's been doing well. He's been doing all he could. Yeah, Dylan Larkin and Emmett Finney do keep getting goals and assists. Just if Emmett Finney were good, he would be on a different line than he and Dylan Larkin would be on different lines. You got to shuffle them up. And that's what you got to do if you're Todd McClellan, of course. Then they got the home and road doubleheader against the St. Louis Blues Saturday at 7 at Little Caesars Arena, and Tuesday at 8:15 both games are on FanDuel Sports Network Detroit before the Red Wings head out west for 4 games against the Kings, Ducks, Sharks, and Golden Knights. And then heading back home to play the New York Rangers on November 7th at 7 o'clock on FanDuel Sports Network Detroit Extra. So that's as the winged wheel turns, except for the Devil's Advocates segment. The right penalty calls were made in Buffalo and Long Island. The Red Wings played undisciplined hockey in both their 2 road games in the state of New York. Now the Pistons post. The Pistons opened their season with a 115-111 loss to the Chicago Bulls at United Center. They got outscored 35-19 in the first quarter. Second and third quarters were absolutely dangerously close to being even, And then the Pistons outscored the Bulls 32-21 to come back, but fall short. They never even had the lead, as far as I'm concerned. And when you fall behind like that in the first quarter, you're most likely not going to win. That's why you have to play 48 minutes, not 36. I mean, okay. There we go. I was looking for the schedule for Wednesday schedule. Pistons, there we go. Pistons Bulls box score. Yeah. 8 for 24 for Cade Cunningham. 23 points, 10 assists, but he keeps failing in critical and crunch time critical situations, unfortunately. I just don't know why. He's supposed to be the star, the number one star on this Pistons roster, and he keeps failing to deliver in the clutch, except, I mean, he doesn't always fail. He delivered against the Heat in Miami last season. That was in a regular season game against the Heat. But too many times Cade has failed. You also got Isaiah Stewart, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Jalen Duren, 15 points, just 6 rebounds. Gotta pick up more rebounds, Jalen. You're better than that. Ron Holland Jr., 19 points. Jay Nivey is injured, but that doesn't make or become any excuse either. Tobias Harris, 10 points. Asar Thompson, 11 points and 9 rebounds. Harris with 9 boards as well. That's been it. Paul Reed's not stepping up. Just 3 points. Well, only 3:21 of 3 minutes 21 seconds of court time. But this is like the workload right here. Thompson, Harris, Duren, Robinson, and Cunningham. Karis LeVert, just 8 points, -7. 2 assists, 1 rebound in 21 minutes and 27 seconds. Karis LeVert did not produce much, did not facilitate much, did not rebound much. He's got to step it up. They need him to step up. Javonte Green, 9 minutes, 31 seconds. 1 block, 1 steal, but 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. That's it. 0 for 2 from the court. No 3-point attempts. Pistons need Javonte Green to step up more and produce more. Forgot to share the screen. Yeah, there we go. Cade Cunningham, 23 points, 10 rebounds. Still with 20 and 10 boards. But as you can see, as I mentioned, Javonte Green, just 1 block and 1 steal in 9:31. The rest are zeros. Duren, 15 points, just 6 rebounds. Asar Thompson, 11 points. and 9 rebounds. Tobias Harris, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Both almost got double-doubles, but we expect at least a little bit more out of them each. Duncan Robinson, just 2 points in 32 and 22. Oh, man. And a -7. 1 for shot, 1 for 7 and from the court, and 0 for 5 from 3. That is terrible for Duncan Robinson, the former Michigan Wolverine. You can't play like that. You can't shoot like that. You can't afford that. You just can't. You just can't play like that. Duncan Robinson has been the biggest, has already been Duncan Robinson was the biggest disappointment for the Pistons in that loss. That has been the weakest link. Just 2 points in 32, almost 32, in dangerously close to 32 and a half minutes of court playing time, of time on the court. No rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Only one turnover, but that's it. 3 personal fouls, 2 points. 2 points! And a -7. What the hell is that? Oh my God. Pistons play the Rockets Friday at 8. And then we got some positive news for the Detroit Lions. They may get linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez back after their bye week, which is forthcoming, prior to their next game a week from Sunday at Ford Field against the Minnesota Vikings, a week from Sunday at 1 on Fox. So when they get him back, he's going to team up with a whole army of beasts in the front defensive defensive front 7, including Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil, DJ Reader, Tyrus Wheat, Tyleek Williams, Trevor Nowalski, Alex Anzalone, Jack Campbell. They're still missing an injured Marcus Davenport, Josh Paschal, and defensive lineman Levi Onserike. But this is like a beast army of a defensive front 7 resembling. So the NFL had better get ready again, because here come the Lions defensive front. And oh, don't forget, even in Kirby Joseph's absence, Nick Whiteside can play man coverage and play the ball more than the body. So look out for him too. Look for Whiteside to make more pass defenses in the secondary against the Vikings and so on and so forth. Man, I am stoked for this. So, what did we learn? The Red Wings are coming back down to earth after their 5-game winning streak with their losses 4-2 to the Buffalo Sabres and 7-2 in the New York Islanders, both on the road. And the Pistons still have more to prove after getting scorched 35-19 in the first quarter in their 115-111 loss at United Center to the Chicago Bulls. Also, the Lions, their defensive front, like I just pointed out, is resembling and ready to roar. So that's what we learned in this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Like its videos and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes and check out its shorts videos. Also watch it live and follow it on Twitch at Michigan Sports Truth. Listen to it in audio form on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music /Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and JioSaavn. Also, join its supporters club on Spreaker, just $2 a month. On social media, follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and on Reddit at u/Michigan Sports Truth. Also, like its Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Michigan Sports Truth, and on Patreon at patreon.com/Michigan Sports Truth, and our new website, www.themichigansportstruthpodcast.codeadx.me. And finally, statewide business endorsements go to Cops and Donuts, Grand Traverse Pie Company, J&H Family Stores, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's Adventure, Jets Pizza, Alpine Chocolate House, with 5 locations in Manistee, Boyne City, Gaylord, Plymouth, and Sault Ste. Marie, Hudsonville Ice Cream, Grandpa's Mini Donuts, Rally House Michigan and Rally House Detroit, Tom's Food Markets, Big B Coffee, Detroit Wing Company, Simply Delightful, JR's All-Star Haircuts for Men, Tropical Touch Spa, Main Street Rocks, G's Pizzeria, Wesco, and BC Pizza. Metro Detroit area business endorsements go to Gino Surf, Avenue American Bistro, Mocha Donut and Boba, the Ito Ramen House Sushi Restaurant in Southfield, Detroit's best Japanese restaurant, the best Japanese restaurant in Metro Detroit, the Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Auburn Hills, Empire of Detroit, Modern 7 Bistro, Northville Sports Den, the Union Barber Shop in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, Frothy Girl in Ortonville, Spot Truck in Dearborn and Detroit, Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward Street in Ferndale, Detroit Pizza Company, The Blind Owl in Royal Oak, Cali Tickets, call 877-225-8425 or visit CaliTickets.com, Reliance Pressure Washing, The Jagged Fork, Goodman Acker PC, Northwestern Technological Institute, The Great Greek Mediterranean Grill, Green Lantern Pizza, The Pins Bowling Center in South Lyon, Impact North in Ortonville, Vitamin Shop in Auburn Hills, Legacy Family Dental Center in Dearborn, and Hodges Subaru. Local business endorsements go to the B4 Foundation in Ithaca, Wexford Community Credit Union in Cadillac and Lake City, Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare, The Front Porch in Suttons Bay, Trout Town Tavern and Eatery in Kalkaska, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Bay Mills Resort and Casino in Brimley, Fuel Up Nutrition in Clare, JNS Hamburg in Traverse City and Kingsley, United Food Service Solutions in Grand Ledge, the Asian Buffet in Cadillac and Traverse City, Ludington Meat Company, McBain Hardware, Vandry Home Furnishings in Cadillac, Houghton Lake, Big Rapids, and Traverse City, Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen in Elk Rapids, Herman Hiss and Company in Bay City, Fletcher's Pub and Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Hooters in Saginaw, Anna's House in Grand Rapids, Coffee Beanery in Flushing, Merritt Speedway, Northport Pub and Grill, and Spicer's Boat City in Houghton Lake. Traverse City business endorsements go to TC Man Cave, K1 Speed, Play It Again Sports, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Yen Yoga and Fitness inside the Delamar Resort on Front Street, Firefly Kitchen and Bars, Traverse City Fun Running, Margaritas Grill, Well-Being with Catherine Palms, Bayview Flooring, North Coast Golf Shop, and Team Bob's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Cadillac business endorsements go to Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Creative Embroidery for designing the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast logo on my long sleeve shirt and t-shirt, Michigan Coffee Company, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant and Brewery, Wild Flower Bakery, Northern Star Event Rentals, Wexford Jewelers, Evolve Yoga and Fitness, Chunky Bear Coffee Roasters, The Truck Stop, Cadillac Lofts Apartments, Bigelow Supply, The Food Mafia's Let's Roll With It Rolled Ice Cream, Tees Tanning Salon, The Pines Sports Bar and Bowling Center, The Max Swings Indoor Golf Center, Blue Heron Cafe, Biner's Pizza, Cabernet Peaks, the Cadillac Party Lounge, and the Sweet Shop. And finally, Lake City business endorsements go to Cuts by Melanie, the LC Tap House, To the Moon Bakery, Northern Auto Lab, and the Masaki Golf Club Golf Course. So, until next time, stay on the lookout and remember that we always observe and detect the truth about our teams in the state of Michigan because the truth is everywhere. Ta-ta, hit them with a hind, power to the people, Baba Booey to y'all.